Hello and welcome. Let's play Europa Universalis 4 One Tag World Conquest Record Breaker campaign. We are currently above the force limit by 1 unit, so it's costing a bit of money, but not a big deal. I didn't like the music that was playing at the time, so I reduced the sound to 0, the sound of the music to 0, and then after resetting it, the game starts playing another music. This is kind of hard for me to comment this series, because for extended periods of time it's always the same. I mean, I use the same tactics. So if you saw the previous episodes, you already know how I fight, how I handle the army, how well I think strategically. Like, for example, when two countries share an ally, if I want to attack both of them, I first attack the smaller one so that small country will call the big ally to big or distant ally to arms. So then after that I will be free to attack the big country that its ally cannot help him. So I can take provinces quickly without having to be delayed by allies. Pretty tough battle here. We had to defeat around 45,000 men, I think, these troops. These guys are going to one of our cores, to reinforce quicker. They are reinforcing almost at maximum, but they will be reinforced quicker in one of our cores. Since I've unlocked the workshop, I decided to build one in Constantinople to improve the economy. Tell the vassals to do whatever they please. Another 26 stack over there. I have to face them before they unsiege the province. Nice. This is the end of Oman war. Now they are gonna be carpet siege very quickly. Another 20 stack. Unfortunately, Oman is too big to be able to annex in one war. This is why having diplomatic ideas is very important. You can unlock the minus 20% war score for taking provinces. Under these circumstances, it will let me annex Oman. I would save lots of dip because of that. Probably save some time because it would be the end of them. I usually take advantage of this. As you could see, the peace treaty required much more than 100 diplomatic points. So I sent a peace treaty offer, then got rid of all my diplo power. Be able to only pay 100 points for those provinces. This is only possible because the diplomatic power pool never goes below 100 points. Wonder for how long we'll be allowed to do this. Since what I'm about to say will only happen consistently much later in this campaign, I'm gonna say it right away because some of you guys are probably trying to get your first achievement or trying to even beat my record, who knows. So I'm gonna help you with that. Later, much later in the game, when I'm struggling with lack of diplo power, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my 4 diplomats and peace out 4 countries at the same time. I will only spend 100 diplomatic power for piecing out those 4 countries, saving hundreds of points in those peace treaties. The downside of this is that your overextension will go through the roof. One must be careful when doing this. At times I went above 200% overextensions, but I knew exactly what I was doing, so my country did not explode with rebellions. So there you go. I've used these tricks before. Not the first time. I used both tricks. in my last World Conquest record breaker campaign, where I broke the world domination record. So this is not exactly new, but if you're new to the channel or you didn't watch my Q4 videos before, you know it. You guys are creating lots of trouble. They are now slowing me down by preventing the coring of one province. I'm waiting for my troops probably to reinforce before I attack that stack from Jampur. Or waiting for a general. Yes, I was waiting for the general. Time for that stack to die. At this point, I am a bit concerned with the money that I'm spending each month for being above my naval force limit. So I want to build buildings that increase it. One or 2 months more and they would take the province. Regarding this series commentary, I'm thinking about watching these videos at 8 times their normal speed and comment only when there are interesting things or different things that I haven't commented yet. That way I can upload more videos per day, up to 6, and still provide commentary to some degree. Lots of people want to see more content, want to see this going faster. To be honest, I also want this to go faster. I don't even have a backup. If the hard drive dies for some reason, I'm gonna lose my whole game. So I don't want this to extend for very long. Let me know what you think of this in the comments. I will have it in mind when the time to make a decision. The time comes to make a decision. Today I chose a path for the troops that let Sindh blockade them. And more rebels. Yet another time where I didn't check the faction progress and they were able to siege the provinces and give me more separatism. Here comes Jampur yet again, time to beat him up. Half a stack is enough, because they were soundly beaten. I'm trying to get to that little stack, but for some reason I can't. Gujarat is not in this war, so if Jampur can get through their territory, I should be able to do it too, but for some reason I can't. I'm still very overextended, so I'm not very worried with that, because after I core the provinces, I still have the Mamluks to core, so I can afford to wait a little bit. Looks like I'm getting ready to go beat up Persia yet once again. By the way, since we are talking about rebels, I want to talk about a mechanic change. I believe this was changed in 1.12, and a change that make me extremely happy regarding rebels, because it's no secret that I think that rebels are an arcade mechanic in this game because of the way they are implemented, but this new change made them a little bit more believable, at least for me. So what happens is that when you have a rebellion from faction, like the one that I had, if the country that those rebels want to defect to is still alive, the rebels will have the military tech and discipline of that country and not of our country. It's only when you fully annex a country that the rebels will have your technology, your discipline, and so on. So for example, if I get a rebellion of Persian separatists, the rebels will be as backward and as easy to kill as the Persian army. If Persia ceases to exist for some reason, then the Persian separatists will fight with our military tech and discipline. I don't know if they also have our compatibility, because I didn't bother to test it. Rebels already make me lose lots of time in this game. A while ago I zoomed in on a Georgian stack because it didn't want to move, had fallen asleep, so I restarted the game to see if the stack would move, and it did. So they became useful. We're getting claims on the Mamluks to save on Conquest. There you go, I'm always saying the same. And we can finally peace out. It seemed full annexation, he didn't lose any diplo points. Time to fabricate claim on Gujarat because we need to go beat him up. So yeah, this is the end of this episode. Please let me know what you think about the comment issues that I've talked about. Thanks for watching and take care.